Hey peepsies. So I just want to do this kind of quick, hopefully quick video, addressing some comments from, was it my last video? I don't even know what my last, I think it was my witchy room tour video. And it's actually kind of funny, so I'll go back a little bit. So I was on, like, I don't know, week 2 or 3 or something of Flora's psychic development program, and we were talking about ethics and what constitutes, what's okay and what's not okay as far as like psychic reading and that kind of stuff. And she was talking about cursing people. Hi Michelle and Monica and Felicia. Hi guys. So anyway, she was talking about like cursing people, and what she meant by that was, telling them something that, you may pick up in a reading, or something that's not necessarily good, and it's something that will plague their mind, and it might actually happen because that's all they're thinking about. So for example, if you're doing a reading and you keep seeing something having to do with a car accident with them texting, and instead of telling them, my guides are coming through and they're kind of telling me you really need to be, you need to focus a little bit more when you're driving, and, to really, to focus on driving and to put your phone down. Instead of telling them, oh God, I see a car accident, and it's this kind of car, and that's the car that they're driving. So it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to get in a car accident, but it may just be a way that your guides are putting through the message that they really need to pay more attention to the road. So you plague them with that thought of, I'm going to get in a car accident. And then if they do, it could be more of something that they brought on themselves because they're constantly plagued by it. If you guys are saying that makes sense. So, okay. One of the other things that she said on the same lines was how, receiving information without being asked is also not ethical in her mind, and I completely agree. So, she said that there was one day where she was at a psychic fair and somebody came up to her and was like, so I'm seeing that your aura is this color, and next year you're going to move here and you're going to have another baby and you're going to do this and this and this. And she's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, first of all, I didn't ask for any of that information. I didn't ask for a reading. I didn't ask for any of that. But then she was kind of plagued by, for like the next couple months, like, what happens if I do get pregnant? I don't want to have a baby. I don't want, so she's kind of just talking about all of this stuff. Totally makes sense. Because then you do think about it. You do think like, well, what if that is all, what happens if my birth control fails? What happens if, something happens to my house, and all of that stuff. Hi, Candace. I'm kind of giving a little bit of a background of the rant that I'm about to go into, as far as being ethical and unethical as far as readings. So basically, don't ever tell somebody information that, especially if it's not good information, but don't ever tell anybody, like, don't give somebody a reading or give somebody information about themselves if they don't ask for it. Okay? So here's where my rant comes in, and I'm actually kind of irritated about it. And so if you're one of the people, exactly, Megan, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy where, somebody tells you something about yourself, about what they think, and it may be completely out there, but then it's in your head. And then you're constantly thinking about it, and it ends up manifesting because that's the energy that you're putting forth, because that's all you're thinking about. So if I'm constantly thinking, I'm petrified about tomorrow. I'm petrified about my heart surgery that I have to do tomorrow because of this, and this reason. I kind of, if the day goes to shit, I kind of do it to myself because I'm constantly worrying. Like, there was a couple weeks ago where I'm a heart surgical tech, so I do open heart surgery all the time. But one of the surgeries that I'm still, like, they scare the shit out of me are cranies, like brain surgery, basically. And I got scheduled in a cranie a couple weeks ago, and I was petrified. I'm like, I don't wanna. But I told myself, I was like, you know what? No, you know how to do them. They may not be your favorite, but you know how to do them. You know it's fine. And I calmed myself down, and it was a fantastic case because I went into it saying, okay, it's gonna be fine. But there are days where I go in and I'm petrified the night before, thinking of all these things that could go wrong, and then I go in and the day is shit. So I kind of do it to myself. So, moving on. So if you're one of these people that left one of these comments, I'm not saying names. I'm trying not to call you out, and I'm not really going back and saying verbatim what was said. I seen that message, and if it was terrible. But I need to put this out there because it's really been bothering me. And so one of the things that Flora basically said is she's like, you know, it kind of, when you do that to somebody, when you give them a reading, when you give them information that they don't ask for, you kind of curse them. And somebody, well, a couple people did that to me on my previous video. I did a video a couple weeks ago on my new witchy room, and I have not used it. I've been in and out of there for crafty stuff, but I have not actually used it since that video. Because there were a few people that shall remain nameless that came forth and said that, you know, they could tell that the energy of my house or that the energy of my room was, and I'm not saying this verbatim, I'm trying to kind of remember, it was that there was something not right with it, there was something dark with it. Somebody had actually said verbatim, this part is, that they could feel the energy of like waiting and watching, or watching and waiting, that, you know, there was not a good energy, that there was something in my house that was like basically waiting and watching, and it didn't like the craft, it didn't like what I was doing in that room, it didn't like what the room was for, and it kind of went into like, and multiple people commented on it, was like, yeah, I actually feel the same thing, like there's something not right with the house, or there's something not right with her witchy room, you know, the energy about it all wrong. And I'm like, whoa, hold the fuck on, okay? Hold on. First of all, I'm not saying that I don't believe that people can't read energy. Like, people read energies online, over the phone, all the time. I'm not saying that I don't believe you, but what I am saying is that you have cursed me. So thank you very much for that. Because now Kevin and I have kind of discussed, because, you know, I've had a lot of anxiety since moving in, and him and I kind of talked about how, you know, when we moved in, like, there's literally no feeling at all. Like, it's very empty feeling. You know, there's no happiness, there's no, like, anger or darkness. It's just, like, completely empty feeling. And I don't know if that's necessarily good or bad, but, you know, like I said, I've had a lot of anxiety since moving in, and there's just some things, but I've never once felt anything negative in the house. I've never once felt anything dark. I've never once felt any kind of spirit energy. Like, I haven't felt anything. And I feel like I would know if there wasn't something, or if there was something not right in my room. Basements are creepy anyway. Basements just creep me out as it is. So that's kind of my feeling and my take on basements anyway. But I feel like, especially with how in tune I am with spirit energy, I would know. So those people have, quote, cursed me, because now that's all I think about. Like, when I first read that, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Because I understood what Flora was saying, but I didn't really get it until someone did it to me. And it's like, now I feel like there's something not right with my house. I feel like there's something not right with my witchy room. What if she's right, or he's right, or whoever it was? What if What if, you know, I didn't ask for that information. I didn't ask to be told that there was something in my house. Like, what if I told you? What if you were doing a video and I commented and it was like, bitch, your house is haunted. Like, holy shit, I can feel the energy coming through. And like, if you had a family and you had a little girl and this is like your new dream house, and I was like, oh, girl, there's something like watching and waiting in that house for you. How would you feel? You know what I'm saying? Yes, exactly. Like, I just, it's yes, it's unacceptable. It's 100% unacceptable, and I'm still angry about it. But I was livid that day, and I didn't do a video that day because I was so livid. But then I was more mad that more people commented and agreed. It's like, you have no right, unless I post a video and ask you, hey, those people that can read energies online or over the internet or whatever, like, what do you pick up on when I scroll through my house? What do you pick up on when I do this video or this tour of my witchy room? If I don't ask, it is absolutely unethical and unacceptable for somebody to say that. Because now, do you have any idea how hard of a time I have doing anything down there? Or do you have any idea how hard it is now, especially with the anxiety that I have? How hard it is to blame it on, because I already kind of had a thing like, well, you know, what if there's just something with the house that, you know, I kind of got to get rid of? And, you know, people, I'll have to go back and read the comments, but I feel like somebody also said, like, there was something big time that was going to take, like, some buku saging and smudging to get rid of. And I was like, fuck off. This is my home. That little tiny comment that you made, like, it took you like 4 seconds to write that comment. But you don't live here. You don't live where I live with my husband and my little girl. And now all I have to think about is, what if there is something here? What if there is something that's hiding? Because energies, negative or otherwise, but especially negative energies and spirit forms, can definitely mask themselves, and they can go unnoticed for years before they come out. Is it possible to just do a cleansing? It may be their negative shit coming through, not anything in the house. They could be sending it to you, and that's true, Anna. And you know, I just have to take one of these days, because I've cleansed, and I'm bad, like bad. I cleansed very important areas of the house. Like, I cleansed Aria's room before we moved anything in, and I cleansed the witchy room, but like nothing, I haven't done an entire house cleansing. Like, fucking really bad of me, but I haven't. And I just feel like I haven't really had the time, because I always have Aria here, and it's really hard to really concentrate on an overall house blessing with your sweet little baby girl following you around, like wanting to touch the sage and wanting to do everything. It kind of breaks your concentration. So I literally have to just like send her off with my grandma, or with her grandma or something, one of these days, and just do a full house cleansing. But I'm glad that you guys agree with me. I'm upset about the whole thing, because it just gets you thinking. As much as you want to say, no, there's nothing wrong with my house. There's nothing wrong. Random witch. Yeah, if I asked my husband to take my daughter out so that I could do a house cleansing, he absolutely would, because him and I have... Give her a spray bottle with some salt and holy water. That's a really good idea, Josh. Stop it. That's a good idea. To give her a little spray bottle that has like salt and water and maybe a sage spritzer in it. That's a good idea, because then she could help. You guys are so fucking smart. See, this is why I talk to you. But anyway. Smokeless smudge. I know you can do smokeless smudge, but I just feel so much better with sage. and sweetgrass, especially the sweetgrass. And I have a really hard time, I don't know if you guys, but I have a really hard time keeping sweetgrass lit. But the energies that it puts in there, oh, girl, stop it. Hold on, let me see. People get jealous. They get jealous. I know, anyway, I'm all done ranting. I would suggest cedar, rosemary, sage, and Palo Santo. Okay, so just a quick question. The Palo Santo wood that I have, it smells like fucking amazing, not lit, and as soon as I light it, it smells like horrible burning wood. And I know that it is burning wood, like no shit, but I mean, it smells like so bad that I have to open a window. Does anybody else have really, really, really bad smelling Palo Santo wood, or do you think it's just the brand I got? Okay, so it does smell like absolutely horrible when it's lit. Because it smells amazing before it's lit, and then you light it, and it smells really, really, really bad. To the point to where it smells like something caught on fire. Obviously it did. Like, don't make fun of me. I know that you are literally lighting a piece of wood on fire, but, brand, no, it's amazing in my books. No, mine smells good. See, mine smells really, really bad. So you guys leave me in the comments what brand that you get, because maybe it's the brand that I got. It still smells sweet. Oh, because I love the smell of Palo Santo. Maybe it's the one sprig that I lit. Maybe it is the brand. So leave me in the comments the brand that you guys use that say that yours still smells amazing, because I would love to just use Palo Santo after, like, I would probably use sage because I just love the energy of sage, but then I would also like to use Palo Santo after the sage. Dragon's blood. Oh, dragon's blood. I have some of that, and I love that shit. But I with dragon's blood, instead of burning the resin, I'll actually burn like dragon's blood incense, because I feel like it gives the same kind of. What did you say? Wait. Different regions of Palo Santo give off different scent. Thank you. I'm new to Palo Santo. I haven't used much, so you'll have to look for it from different areas where it is wildcrafted. Okay. That I can do. I'll just have to try different ones until I like what I got, but okay. Anyway, guys. Ooh, Mountain Rose herbs. Okay. I'll have to look, because they have really good shit, so that I can do that. And thank you for those of you that said that you love my backyard, because I love my backyard too. It's just, oh, it's just so lovely. That's lovely. Cedar. I actually haven't used much cedar, I have to say. I feel like I have cedar trees. Maybe I just have maple. I have maple and a shit ton of pine. No, this right here is, northern white cedar right here. I have. So, maybe I'll try that. Alright, love muffins. I'm gonna get going. Thank you guys for agreeing with me that I'm not nuts for being as pissed off as I am. But I'm just going to try to put a positive spin on it and say that it's going to push me to just do a full-on house cleanse, since now I feel not good about, like, I have my brand new witchy room. It's all done. It's done. Like, my carpet's in, my altars are up, like, it's done, and I haven't used it because I don't feel comfortable using it, because I feel like something's there, even though it's probably not. And if it is, well, then thanks for telling me when I didn't know that it was, but damn, mad about it. So, okay. I love you, peepsy doodles. You're all fantastic. And I don't know if you guys, let me know if you guys like these live videos. Because these are a lot easier for me to post videos this way. Even if, like, nobody watches them when I'm posting it, it's just easier as far as the gigs on my phone. I can't do long videos anymore. That's a good idea, Mystic Crone. I should just delete the comment. That would just be just as easy. So anyway, I'm gonna go inside. I can hear my hubby. We're gonna go play some Ratchet and Clank. Or sit out here. We might sit out here until the sun goes down because it is just, oh, it's beautiful outside. Anoint your openings, creates a barrier and separates the energy. Josh, you are fantastic and you are full of wonderful idea makers. Alright. Actually, you know what? I have a really awesome smudge book. I think I showed you guys that book. And I might kind of see what kind of ideas they have in there as far as house blessings, because I've never had a new home. So I want to know. Ooh, and I have to get tourmaline because I'm going to bury it in the four corners of our property too. So I think one of these days I literally just have to drop Aria off with her grandparents and just have hubby and I do a full like house yard cleansing and get rid of some shit, because I got some shit I want to do some downstairs. Like, I have my new room. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? I need to get rid of this anxiety because my anxiety has been through the roof since I moved in here. Like, almost crippling bad. And I did a couple videos on it, and then I always deleted them because I sounded like I was a whiny bitch. But yeah, it's been like really, 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 really bad. So maybe that'll help just alleviate some of the anxiety that I've been having and call it good. Check to see if you are near a ley line. Ooh. I never thought. Do you just like look that up? I mean, this may sound stupid. Do you just Google it? I've never actually looked. About like how do you look up ley line maps? Is it just online? Is that like a legit thing that you can just look up? Thank you, Magically Charmed. It took me a while to figure out if I liked my glasses or not, but I think I do. And also, my hair has grown a shit ton since I started using that new shampoo that I was telling you guys about that I got from Sammy Spirit, Witch on the Rocks, Sammy Valens. You can also check with tuning forks. Oh my god, you guys are fantastic. I just need to get on here one of these days, make some peace water or black salt and tobacco water. I need to get on here one of these days and just be like, go guys, give me all the ideas. Wouldn't that be fun? Just to do like a witchy tips live video and just like go through and read off comments from people that give witchy tips. Oh my god, you guys are fucking awesome. Because you know, there are people that ask me about things all the time. They're like, oh, can you give me tips on this and this? And I'm like, I haven't used that particular thing. And you'd be the first YouTube witch to do that. I think I would. I could like start a thing. We could do like a monthly witchy tip video to where we like, I gathered some of my own witchy tips. Oh, I never finished my thought. Anyway, the shampoo is mane and tail. It's horse shampoo. But anyway, it's been ridiculous. But yeah, wouldn't that be fun? Like, I would have my own witchy tips, but then I could either do a live video and like read off the comments, or like I could have people send in comments to me. I'm not sure how I would do it, but I think it'd be fun because then you just have a shit ton of witchy tips in the comments, and we do it monthly, like the same date and same time every month. Shut up. That is a good idea. We could do it like well, I can't do the 13th this month because it's my anniversary, but can you send me the messages on Facebook? I'm going to send you the Bodies Book of Shadows channel. Great idea. Dude, awesome. There could be a designated topic. Oh, shut the fuck up. Yes! We could do topics. Like, for reals. Because then it could really be a monthly thing. It could be like, okay, give me all your witchy tips on smudging. Give me all your witchy tips on circle casting. All your witchy tips on tarot, on this. Like, we could do topics. Guys, doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. And you know what? We're going to do the 13th. What do you guys think? 13th? Do you guys like the 13th? Do Reiki symbols on your property? Yes, I do have to actually go through, and I gotta do a lot. Oh, You guys are so fantastic. Okay, so I'm gonna do a separate video explaining this because people at this point are gonna like tune out and be like, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about anymore. But this will be fun. What do you guys want to call it? You just want to call it like witchy tips? Is there something already called like I don't know. Yeah, symbols definitely gotta. Witchy tip live stream. Yeah, live stream community witchy tips. Yes. Witchy wisdom. Ooh, I like witchy wisdom. Witchy topic of the month. Runes. Yeah. Monthly magical madness. Oh my god, that's fun. Or monthly magical wisdom. Monthly magical madness. That's actually kind of cute. Book of Shadows for the digital age. I like witchy wisdom a lot. I think witchy wisdom's fun. Magical. What was it? Monthly magical madness. Is that a real background? It is a real background. This is actually at my house. This is my witchy wisdom is on witchy wisdom. Boom. Witchy wisdom. The 13th of every month. We'll do it at like 8 o'clock because then Arya's in bed by then. And we'll just kind of see how long it takes. I don't know if I should say like monthly or we just do like witchy wisdom number 1 and then I'll do a dash and then I'll say the topic like whatever. Fucking A, I'm so excited now. Now I'm not going to want to wait until the 13th because it's like a week and a half away. But, pumped. Dudes. I'm going to do a separate video explaining it though. And you guys are all who's the one that suggested it? I don't think I came up with that. Somebody else did. It'll end up being a live video. Could you please leave them? Wait, post it for a while. Oh yeah, I post all my live videos. I keep them all posted. I don't ever get rid of them. So they'll be, what time zone are you in so we can tune in at 8? I'm in the Eastern time zone. It was me. Willow Wind, is it Storelli? Willow Wind, girl. I have to make sure to, I think, girl. Is it girl? I suggested designated, and Katie, yes, Katie. Guys, you are fantastic. I just have to make sure to give you guys all props when I do, because I will do a separate video explaining the whole thing. Could you do a topic reveal? Oh yeah. I'll do a topic reveal. I don't know if you guys want me to do a topic reveal. Like maybe I'll do the topic reveal on Instagram and on Facebook. Like all my different platforms so that you guys know. Like I'll do it at the beginning of the month. Or I could do it during the video the month before. Like during the 13th, like June 13th, I could always post the topic for the next one so you have a month to think about it and a month to get your tips together. And then and then I'll post it on Facebook and it came out. I know, right, Megan? She's like, see, you came on to rant. And look at now we got a big old witchy excitement going on. Okay, pumped. You guys are awesome. Well, we can have time to gather our tips. Yeah, you need time to gather your tips. So what do you guys want to do for the first month? I gotta get going soon. Hubby's probably gonna kill me. Not actually, but you know. What do you guys want to do for the first month for your tips? You want to do, like, because we're talking about smudging, you want to do like smudging and cleansing tips? Because you guys just gave me a shit ton of good ones. And so we could have it smudging, tools. If you do it only in the video and we miss that. Yeah, I'm going to post it on Instagram and Facebook. Cleansing is up my alley. Altars. There's all kinds of stuff. And I'll just write down. You guys just let me know all the different kind of things and I'll write them all down and we'll get to them all. Man, I feel like this almost needs to be every 2 weeks. Because there's going to be all kinds of shit that we could go over. I wonder if it should be like on the, I don't know. You guys want to do every 2 weeks or you just want to do monthly? Love muffins. The 13th and the 31st. 2 weeks. Candle work. The more frequently, the better. Yeah, because I mean, if we did every two... full moon and noon moon times. Which is a really good idea. But I feel like a lot of people do live videos for the full moon and the new moon, and I don't want to take away from those people. So maybe we'll do it the 13th, and like 2 weeks after the 13th is like the 27th. I don't know. Maybe we'll do the 13th and the... Maybe the 13th and the 27th, because 2 plus 7 is 9, and 9 is my magical number, so, and 13 plus 14 is 27, so it's 2 weeks apart, and then it's like literally every 2 weeks, so we're going to do the 13th and the 27th. Moon phase could interrupt rituals. I count like that too. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to do, the first one's going to be on the 13th, I'll do a separate video. And then it'll be every 2 weeks. And that way you guys can actually have a video from me every 2 weeks instead of like shoddy spotty here and there. Alright. So glad I'm glad that you guys tuned in too. I think this was like the most successful, this is like the most successful live video that I've had ever. At one point there was like 50 of you tuning in all at once, and that's fantastic. So, anyway. Yay! Megan, I'm glad you caught your first live stream. I swear a lot, so I'm sorry, not sorry. Alright, so the 13th, it's probably, you're the only person I sub to that I get notifications for. Thank you! You guys are so sweet. Did you guys know I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers? I think when I hit 10,000, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something. I don't know what. I don't know if I'm going to do a giveaway, if I'm going to do a... I don't know, but I'm going to do something because you guys are fucking awesome. Like, I have the best subscribers ever. Alright. Yeah, I know, that's why I said sorry, not sorry. Because I swear. And that's what I do. That's what I got. So, okay. For reals. For reals, though. I'm going to get going. Like, for reals. You guys didn't see my tattoo? I mean, you saw it, but look, it's my new tattoo. This is my daughter's name. Okay. I'm for real though, I'm done now. Oh no.